In this video, we'll take a look at what Record offers Reason users, other than the obvious features like audio recording, the marvelous mixing desk, and the Line 6 amps. Yes, Record also brings heaps of workflow improvements and features that Reason users will appreciate. If you're on a plane, on a boat, or just don't have your MIDI keyboard at hand when inspiration strikes, just hit F4 to bring up the on-screen piano. With this piano, you can trigger MIDI notes with your mouse or computer keyboard. Here's a quick MIDI recording we prepared earlier. We want to change the first hi-hat to a crash cymbal. But on what note is the crash? Record lets you audit notes in edit mode, so we can easily find the sound we're looking for when moving notes, like this, or when drawing new ones, like this. What if we want to change all the snare sounds in this beat to a rim shot? Just select one of the snare notes, right-click, and select notes of same pitch to select all the snare hits and drag them to the rim shot. There it is. All these drum notes are in the same note clip, on the same note lane. If we want to apply a regroove patch to the hi-hats, but keep the feel of the rest of the drums, we can select the hi-hat notes, right-click, and move them to a new note lane. We can also explode the clip. This lets you split parts into separate lanes for individual editing or regroove processing. Pretty convenient. In Reason version 4, the boundaries between clips are like the walls of Alcatraz. In Record, they're more like, well, they're not really like walls. They're more like shrubbery. No, what I really want to say is that in Record, you can move notes between clips just by dragging them across the boundaries, like so. And if you make your notes longer, your clip will expand with them. And for the old school crowd out there, just activate Keep Events in Clips from the Options menu to get the clips to behave like they do in Reason. And that's some of the new sequencer features. But we didn't just improve the sequencer. Record has multiple racks, and you can drag devices between the racks to keep your songs organized. The rack navigator on the right-hand side of the screen helps you, well, navigate your rack. And if you click a track in the sequencer, the associated device will scroll into view and light up, so you'll find it easily. If you flip the rack to reveal the backside and hit the L key to hide cables, you'll see that Record shows the connections for the selected device only. There are a couple of settings for this in the preferences, if you want to hide all, or only show cables you've routed manually. Right-clicking a cable connection and selecting Scroll to Connected Device will scroll the rack to the connection on the other end of the cable, and mark it with a little circle. Pretty sweet looking, huh? Oh, and Record is optimized for multiple cores. Look at how Josh Mobley's Reason demo song, Narrow Escape, is distributed between the cores on this Mac Pro as we enable the multi-core processing. Your workflow in Record, better than ever.